Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of my SMP Let's Play. I'm Cookie Flavored, and today we are going to be doing a little work in the nether. Specifically working on a little pathway down to a kind of a foundry thing that I'm working on down there. I've got one other person on here with me. Most of the other people logged off. They're kind of morning, afternoon people. I had some work to do, so came on a little bit later. So we're gonna head to the nether. Gotta make sure I have everything first. I don't know what all. Okay, I need the nether brick, stairs definitely, and that's the. Oh, I need a crafting table. Let's get a crafting table. I keep making stuff and putting it in the chest and putting it in different chests all over the place and losing it. So I probably have like 10 crafting tables sitting around somewhere. Yeah, now I have plenty of that. Here we go. Alright, got that. And let's put this away. And head out. The nether portals kind of drive me nuts. They're still doing their little thing from time to time. I'm out of the portal, out of the portal, out of the portal. Okay. Didn't do it this time. That's good. And normally I get to about here and it'll just suck me back to the portal. I really hate that. And I got a little bit more work done on these little walkways. Got some progress going. Take a look at the one by the blaze spawner. Been working on that a little more. See? It's coming along. And it's supposed to defend against gas, and it works pretty good, but when I'm working on it, I'm constantly getting shot by them. Here's another crafting table. And go through this way. I'm going to smooth out this entire path with probably nether brick. Make it look really cool. And first things first. I need stairs. Going down's not a problem. It's coming up that is like a really big pain because you got to jump every block. And then I'm probably going to put rails. I'm not sure if I want to do like one rail going up the middle, kind of where these stairs are, and just move the stairs to either side. Or if I want to do two, one for going up, one for going down. We'll see. Have somebody look at it. One rail would actually be a lot more friendly on my supply of iron. Of course, I'm sure other people pitch in. Okay, make sure I'm not going to go into a hole here. Had that happen earlier. I was working on this and I was doing a little stuff and I was just backing down and ended up falling through a hole. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that. Is that gonna work if I? Yeah, that'll work if I had a rail. So I got it going all the way down here. Found a couple little lava source blocks like right around in here. Broke through them, had to run like hell. Ooh, oh yeah, doing that. Just so excited, want to go down there. Well, not really. It's all bad. Yeah, a couple more. There we go. I like that. That's fancy. Now, I'm making this... okay. I'm getting talked to. Let's see. Recording. Smiley face. There we go. And that's Act of God. He's a really cool guy. If he's a guy, I don't know. I'm just assuming he's a guy. Because I think... Because I think everybody's a guy unless they have an obvious name like, I don't know, Rebecca or something. Let's see, what am I doing? I type like a 6-year-old. Okay, so this is sort of the kind of like an awning cover, and yes, I know that gas can spawn down here, but I'm not too worried about the ones in here. The ones I'm worried about are the ones that kind of hang out in here, because all this with all the netherrack around the lava, I really don't want them shooting around here, you know, knocking the shores out and stuff. Just it's just all bad. So let's... Oh, of course, I don't have any netherrack. Wherever am I going to find that? Yeah, huh. Sweet. Okay, now I had a little place I was harvesting netherrack. A little dangerous though. There's a kind of a hole here. More than one, actually. Well, I think it's over here is the particularly dangerous spot. I almost fell down there. So, yeah, I've just been kind of picking netherrack off of this little area. I got the right pick? Yeah, I got the right pick. I could have swore I had more netherrack. And when I was trying to get lava earlier, you know, yesterday when I started out, before I had done too much smelting stuff, it was so terribly difficult to get lava in the nether. And it's like, man, I can't get down to the lava lakes. If I do, it's a terrible run. It sucks. So just building this little foundry, so lava buckets for days. And yes, we do have a blaze farmer, and yes, blaze rods can be used for fuel, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, lava buckets are just easier. I don't want to have to spend a lot of time down at the blaze farm and all that stuff when, you know, we got a perfectly good lava lake right there. Make sure I got all of these little pieces. How many do I have? A lot. Not enough. Always use more. I found some great surprises here while I was getting netherrack, you know, in the walls and the ceiling. There's lava blocks. Little source blocks. It's a pleasant surprise. Gonna get the blood pumping. And oh yeah, I went down there almost. I'm being this. I really hate netherrack. This stuff is. It gets kind of weird when you're looking at it. Sometimes hard to tell where the walls are. Maybe it's just my graphics. Maybe it's just because I'm old. I don't know. Well, I'm not that old. I'm only 33. Okay, so let's start. And I'm going to be putting a chest down here on a little pillar, because the idea is that people can mine out this netherrack. Mostly me, probably. And if I encounter lava and I put all my good stuff in a chest, I don't want the chest to be overrun with the lava. So I will just make sure it's protected. And people logging out, logging back in. I better do that from time to time. Ah, so I'm not the only one. Yeah, I have that same problem. Portal sucks me back in, which I think is a lag issue. Thought it was just me. Okay, and back to what we're doing. Gonna just continue working on this little awning. Yeah, ooh. That could have been bad. I really got to pay attention more. I was busy reading. Yeah, this Let's Play is going to go on as long as the server goes on. And eventually the server will have to be reset. But not anytime soon. And when it does reset, I'll be able to do a fresh Let's Play just from the start. But about a week into this thing, you know, you won't even know. You know, from a fresh server reset to about weekend, I mean, it would be indistinguishable from a server that's been around for a few weeks or a month. I think what I'm trying to say is that, you know, there will be a lot of builds in varying levels of completeness. Ooh, I do not want to hit that guy. Because I think hitting those guys will aggro all the pigmen. Really? I keep falling off of that? You know, when I'm climbing up there, I probably should be holding shift. Let's try that again. Oh, and I looked at my Facebook account. Something I haven't done in quite a while. I don't really spend too much time on Facebook, and when I load into there, it's my news feed loads up, and it's just an avalanche of human stupidity. I mean, really, I thought I met some dumb people before, but there are some real pieces of work on Facebook. It's like, wow, we have the internet, a compendium of human knowledge, and it's like, there's no excuse for just the level of stupidity. I mean, there are some really, really dumb people. One example was, I saw something that I just had to comment on, and I think I was just kind of being a smart ass about it, but so I was saying, I stopped eating carbs. I don't eat carbs anymore. And so, yeah, that's fine. You know, people trying to cut down on the carbs for diet and stuff. Nothing wrong with that. But where I did have a problem was they cited some weird article that was saying that carbohydrates are the enemy. There's a little problem with that statement. See, carbohydrates are synonymous with saccharides, which are basically sugars. And really, without carbohydrates, you'd be dead. And if you were only consuming things that didn't have carbohydrates, you would be pretty limited. In fact, I think you'd be limited to water. Yeah, you might be able to find a few other things, but you'd be pretty limited in your diet. Probably wouldn't survive very long, but you would lose weight quickly. But yeah, carbohydrates it's a very, very broad term, and there's many different kinds. There's monosaccharides, disaccharides, like your sugars, like your cane sugar and stuff. You got sucrose and glucose, the polymers of monosaccharides. They're disaccharides, things like that. But just like blanket statements, I don't eat any carbs at all. It's funny, if they're eating a salad, cellulose is a carbohydrate. So is hemicellulose. Oh, by the way, hemicellulose is one of the things that's used to make lactose, which is the sugar that's found in milk. And that particular sugar is glucose and galactose, I think. Galactose coming from the metabolism of the hemicellulose. And here's the thing, I'm not asking anybody to believe me on any of this or agree with me, but I think what I'm trying to encourage is just look it up. I mean, we got the internet. The information's out there. All you gotta do is grab it. So there's a lot of just wild stuff out there. And a lot of things that are taken out of context too. Research will come out about something that is a potential advancement in the field of cancer studies or Alzheimer's disease, terrible diseases, and something that shows promise. And then immediately somebody will say, "Oh, cure found," and then people being people will latch onto that one thing and then pass it all around the social media. "Oh, they found a cure, it's this, all you have to do is eat cheese," or just nonsense. It's like, wow. It's like, really, people? The mind boggles. That's why I try to avoid Facebook, but unfortunately, a lot of people I know are on Facebook. It's a wildly popular site. That's kind of the easiest way to reach people. And the carbohydrate thing, that's just probably a poor example, but it's one of many. Or somebody talking about these they got these fancy salts that you can put on your food. They got like the Himalayan pink salts and the Hawaiian salts and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that if you are specifically eating it for food. But really, and it does have a lot of trace elements in it. But most of these trace elements you'll be able to get from eating your regular food. Foods these days are fortified with all that stuff that would otherwise be missing. Your weird stuff too, like selenium. Your cereal has iron in it, things like that. What you won't find in your cereal versus the specialty salt is things like arsenic and lead. These are things that occur naturally in nature in small amounts in the salt, because the salt has not been purified in any way, shape, or form. So it has just what was in the environment and just ended up getting caught up in the salt. So you got pretty much everything. You got lead, you got mercury, and all that wonderful stuff. The salt's probably not really, it's probably not terrible for you. You die of a salt overdose long before you got enough, heavy metal out of it. But you just got to understand why you're eating it. you're not eating it because it's keeping you healthy. No. You're eating it because it tastes good. So, I really don't like hearing all about the health benefits of fancy salts. It's salt. It tastes good. Large amounts are bad for you. I'm not sure where all this health food craze comes from. I mean, health food, yeah, generally really good for you. But I guess there's just so much junk food out there these days. I mean, some things just, I don't even know how they qualify as food. Okay, so let's go this way. And I try to eat a fairly balanced diet. Doesn't always work out that way, but I rarely enjoy sweets and stuff. I do from time to time, and when I do, I really enjoy. I eat like, I mean, real garbage. About pounds of gummy bears and stuff. But I have a really, really crazy metabolism. I've weighed like very little for as long as I can remember, and so I kind of eat all that junk without gaining weight. But it's not always about the weight. Eating that kind of crap can do all kinds of other damage. Not all that good for your cardiovascular system to be having all that much sugar. And oh, another good one, this one's great, is people talk about chemicals. Oh, there's chemicals in my food. Well, you gotta be specific about what you're talking about when you're talking about chemicals, because it's gotten to the point, and I think part of this is the media's fault. Water is a chemical. Sugar is a chemical. Pretty much everything is a chemical. In fact, water is a solvent. Not only that, it's considered a universal solvent. It dissolves lots and lots of different things. So, yeah. So, my food has chemicals. Well, I just drank a nice big bottle of chemical. It was water. It's a chemical. So, yeah, I don't eat anything that has chemicals in it. Really. So, yeah, anyway, I'm probably sounding like an idiot. But, moving on. Almost done. Oh, and I gotta kind of go out over the lava a little bit because I don't like the way it kind of, it's all jagged there. So, because if you're down there, it's kind of weird. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I kind of want to make that. I don't like that. So, this way. This makes me really, I don't like this at all. Yeah, some people get really nervous about heights in Minecraft. I guess because they don't want to fall off and lose all their stuff, which is understandable. Kind of adjusting here, hold on. Ooh, I just saw a spider. In real life. I don't see it now. It's out of sight, but it certainly isn't out of mind. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Make sure I'm holding shift. Oh, this is not fun. If people get nervous about heights in Minecraft, they don't want to fall, die, lose their levels, lose their stuff. Anything above a certain height, I stop caring. I guess the reason for that is whether it's 50 blocks or 100 blocks, it doesn't matter at that point. I mean, you're toast anyway when you hit the ground. The only reason I'm a little cautious over the lava is because, yeah, I'm going to be burnt to a crisp, but there's also a guarantee that I'm going to lose all my stuff. At least if I were to fall regularly in the overworld, I'd be able to get all that back. Ooh, there we go. And yeah, I think I'm going to knock all this stuff out. I couldn't figure out why my pick was wearing out. I could have swore I had a diamond pickaxe. No. Just using iron. So, doesn't really bother me. Of course, repairing this pick is extremely cheap, obviously, because it's iron. And wow, I hate this. I'll be happy when this is all done. There's glowstone. I might try to eventually get that. I don't think I have any uses for it right now. Okay, I'm going to call that good enough. And I think I want the actual foundry to sort of be I don't know. Right here, maybe? That kind of looks awkward, and I don't really want it over here. Because that kind of defeats the purpose of this whole little... Well, nah, I guess here will be fine. Ooh, I don't like being this close to lava. I really should have gotten some fire protection stuff. Okay, and let's do the... I wonder if I can put fences on furnaces. I don't think it really matters. I don't know. Even so, let's do a... Well, I'm not sure. I don't like that. Maybe do because I mean it's kind of pointless for me building furnaces to hey, you know what? I'll just do it anyway. Let's build a wall in netherrack here. Additional shielding. Not that it's needed, this is kind of like overkill. So this is definitely overkill. Hey, I feel safer already. There we go. Okay, that is the start of this. Cool. I kind of like that. As my microphone keeps dropping. Don't know why that's happening. I guess this little tension thingy is not working right. And you go there. Furnaces. I think I'll start with like however many I get out of this. That'll be 8 furnaces, I think. 3, 4, no. Yeah. What am I doing? Okay, I got 9 in one, 7 in the other. Okay. Here we go. And we will go with bang, 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 bang. That is a start. Oh, now I need... Okay. Lava buckets. I did not bring any lava buckets, or any empty buckets to use as lava. But that is the beginning of this. So, I think that'll work as a start. I'll add some more furnaces, maybe move it over a little bit, maybe dig out a little of this, start laying tracks, but that will be for next time on episode 2. So anyway, take care guys. Bye-bye.